Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God, don't bite my arm off, buddy.
Hey, is it possible this video really shows a man in a kayak catching a ginormous fish? Or are we just looking at another big, fat, fishy fake? I've got the answer to that salty saga, plus answers on a couple other items that you guys are curious about. Like this video that claims someone invented this underwater pedal propulsion system, and this picture that wants us to believe an old sunken ship was reclaimed by nature. Hey guys, Bill here. If you've spent any time watching this channel, you know I make a lot of fishing videos. And that might be the reason why this video caught my eye. It was sent in by Greg Loves Deb, who wants to know if it's real or not. Greg, I mostly focus on freshwater fish, and this one is definitely saltwater. But hey, you know, I should be doing more saltwater fish because, you know, I'm kind of an old salty dog. So let's check it out. First off, let's just take a look at the video.
Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God, don't bite my arm off, buddy.
Yeah, I can see why people are confused by this. There is something really odd about this fish. I mean, the size of the fish versus the size of the kayak seem, well, first off, unlikely, but also the angle that we see the fish seems kind of odd too. I mean, the fish almost looks like it's already out of the water, even though the guy is acting like he's pulling it in. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God, don't bite.
To me, it looks like somebody inserted the fish from another video because, you know, it just seems odd looking. And the other question I have is, who recorded this video? The shot is too far away from the angler's boat to be a GoPro attachment. And when the fish gets really close to the boat, that's when things get really weird, blurry edges, some kind of digital artifacts going on by the edge of the screen. It's just not adding up for me. Okay, guys, here is the big question. What do you think? Do you think we got the real deal here, or maybe some kind of digital make-believe as in big fat fake? Or even worse, we don't have an answer and it's unknown. Tell you what, think about it for a little while, make up your mind, and then shout out your answer as loud as you can so the whole world knows where you stand, okay? I'll be back in just a few with the official answer.
Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God, don't bite my arm off, buddy.
Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds, what do you say we take a look at a couple other items that came in last week? First up is this video. It was sent in by Mark the Spot and shows a guy swimming slowly but moving very fast in the water. The logo on the video says seabike.fr. Mark, if we look closely at the video, we see the guy swimming is using something that looks like a bike pedal to turn an underwater prop. I know what you're thinking. It seems pretty far-fetched, but you know what? This thing turns out to be real. It's made by a French company called Seabike and uses a bike pedal hooked to a prop to move you through the water at high speed. The rig will set you back about $300, but hey, if you want speed, you got it. Next up is this strange picture. It was sent in by Beauregard, who wants to know if it's real or a case of Photoshop. Beauregard, I can see why this picture made you suspicious. I mean, it's not that it's just an old rusted out boat with a lot of greenery on it, which would make sense, but this thing actually has trees growing on it. I actually find that hard to believe, but you know what they say? They say nature always finds a way. That boat is real. The ship is called the SS City of Adelaide, and it's on Cockle Bay Magnetic Island in Australia. The ship was launched in 1863 and began its life as a three-masted sail steamer carrying passengers and cargo between bustling ports in Australia. It finally met its end in 1916 when its burnt hulk ran aground, leaving behind a fascinating wreck that's become a unique island and popular diving spot. Okay, now that we got all those water mysteries out of the way, what do you say we get back to that kayaker in landing that huge fish? Let's see what the official answer says. I've got it right here. Did you get your vote out? Let everybody know where you stand. You think you got it right? Okay, I hope so. It's always fun getting it right, because I know. It's no fun getting it wrong whatsoever. So keep your fingers crossed. Here we go. Wow, okay, this is a little complicated. This is more complicated than I thought. Well, let me put it to you this way. The setting, you know, the island, the water, all that. The boat, the man in the boat, and the fish are all 100% without any doubts. I mean, we checked this to a T, okay? Without any doubts. It is real. That's right. The fisherman is Lance Clinton, who is a pretty famous fisherman in Costa Rica. That's where this picture was taken. The fish is a giant cubera snapper, if you ever heard of one of those. Clinton is also an acclaimed knife designer and catches all sorts of big fish from his kayak. He's also part of Team Pelagic, which sells fishing apparel to both men and women. Who would have guessed? Hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, don't do that just yet, because I still got to show you my favorite fake of the week. This week I have two favorites. First is this video from Vietnam that claims to show a mermaid that washed up on the beach in Vietnam. All right, guys, so you say you have a mermaid, but you never actually show us a mermaid part. The only thing you're really showing us is a fish on the beach, might be a dolphin, that has a towel over its head or a sheet. Nice try, but super fake. The second video, I just had to include this one. It's staged and it's very fake, but it's about a cop giving a young woman a ticket. Great dialogue. Listen to this.
Ma'am, I wrote you a citation for going...
You're writing me a ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know who my father is?
Why? Didn't your mother tell you?
Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.